We are continuing our 100 run sample size, and we are picking up with the Watcher. We just came off of a win with Defect. Our record is now 3-8. Let's see. So immediately I like to see that we have the Transform 2 cards option for just 6 max HP. I think losing 6 max HP is one of the easiest penalties to take when you're taking the third option from the whale. But we do want to scout our path in advance. And I think we like something on the right side. We get 3 hallway fights, 2 question marks, fire, and then an elite. And then potentially another elite with another fire either way. I think we're going to do that. And we will just transform a strike and a defend. And I like those options. We get a Simmering Fury, which is another way for us to enter Wrath early. Very, very helpful. As well as the other way to leave Wrath with Empty Body. More block than defend and be able to control our stances. Very good start that we got going here. So, like I said, I still like the rightmost path that we can take. And we either always draw lethal or at least exit lethal, or exit Wrath here. And Empty Fist is another good card to take. I'm going to look at this real quick. Okay. So we will always draw Eruption and a Strike. Cut Through Fate is a really good card. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3. Let's do it this way. Okay. Sanctity. I think we can actually take that. I'm fine with taking some gold. Maybe a shop right here, no. And since we have 0 potions here, and we do have just a lot of gold that we accrued, I don't mind to look at 3 potions. Let's see, who's our boss? Fine. So with that in mind, I think Gambler and Dexterity Potion are the ones that we want to go with. And I like the Empty Fist upgrade. From 9 damage to 14 damage. Or in Wrath, 18 damage to 28 damage. Pretty valuable. Let's take this additional question mark. I was hoping it could have been shop. That's okay. We didn't get lethal here. But we did here. And Wheel Kick. Tranquility was worth considering, but I think Wheel Kick is just too strong to start. And I don't want to shuffle Wheel Kick, so I think we're just going to play... Excuse me, I don't want to shuffle Wheel Kick or Vigilance. So we're just going to play Triple Strike. We have that Gambler's Brew, so we're not too worried about getting attacked for this much. And... let's see. You know, I think I'd rather get attacked for 20 here rather than take 15 now and probably take another chunk of damage. That's probably going to be at least 5. Unless we just drew everything perfectly. So this is what I'll do instead. That way we always draw 2 strikes. And I think I will get rid of that Dex Pot for Entropic. And I like that Tranquility. Cloak class, really good measurement for defense. Especially with Wheel Kick and Cut Through Fate, Sanctity, even Simmering Fury. Any card that will retain will essentially be giving us an additional block. And so for an upgrade, I like the Wheel Kick. Actually considering this Crush Joints, I think we can do without it though. Another good fight. We are getting a lot of potions, and we're not really even using any. Another antibody. I do like this Protect for our Cloak class already. I think we're gonna want to use it for this fight. Yeah. So we are full blocking even when we can draw some dazes. Thanks to Cloak class. Another good fight. We get our Distilled Chaos back. And we have a Guria, which gives us something to do at campfires. Do I want this Deva form? With that, I would definitely take a Snecko Eye. We didn't have any flurries or just luckies or weaves that we took. We didn't do any energy upgrades. I think we can actually think about that. Upgrade a card. Do Cut Through Fate. And the strength lifting is going to be what's prioritized here. Especially since we have a lot of capability going into Wrath. Good boy. I think we are gonna play this Distilled Chaos. Wow, that is terrible. Well, we used more potions than what we wanted to for this fight. Vault versus Scrawl. And I think we're taking Vault. Snecko Eye. Exactly what I had in mind when we had these higher cost cards. Wheel Kick, Eruption, Vigilance, and Protect, Day Before, and Vault. I think that's probably the best kind of Snecko Eye you can get with Watcher. We're also going to be happy to take a Ragnarok, especially with Guria. I'm looking for fires and elites and shops. And I really like this middle path. Birds should be a pretty good fight. And we have seen the power of what Snecko Eye can do for us. I do like this foresight. We're not always gonna prioritize getting it into play. I like that Echo Becco. Let's see. Oh goodness, this is not what we want to see. We also don't want Conjure Blade. And that was probably one of the worst match and keep events that I've ever seen. But luckily didn't fall a victim to. And we are going to be in Wrath. Okay. We have full block through this fight. Another good fight. Conclude. I think we have to take that, because we don't really have any means of AoE. Apotheosis and Dead Branch. Let's see. This doesn't really do anything, that doesn't do anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't really think Apotheosis is going to be the pick here. How many cards do we have that exhaust? 1, 2, 3. And 4 with the Sender's Bane. Yeah, I like the Dead Branch. And we can even get a little bit more flavor with the Bottled Miracle. There are times that we can just draw absolutely horribly. So being able to have an extra bit of energy in your back pocket is very favorable. Hard to argue with that. Power Potion. I think I will take over Blessing the Forge. Swivel. Also, Rushdown is a good card. But I think we're drawing enough right now. And we are going to be maxed out on Gurya. Really nice. Gameling Chip is absolutely wonderful. I think that's probably one of the best relics that we could have been offered there. Just the ability to clear out your high cost cards from your Snecko Eye hand. Very powerful. We have no need for the flex pot, and I don't think I want these either. We don't want to be taking much retain when it can just stay. And that was a good turn one. Normally, Flurry of Blows already upgraded would be a snap pick on Watcher, but since we do have Snecko Eye, we have practically no use for this. Empty Mind. Is maybe we take that. Oddly Smooth Stone. We start with a Dexterity. And I think we can pass that. Maybe that's greedy, but I think it'll prove to be okay. And again, we are not taking damage right now. Hard to argue against that, especially against slavers. Thread and Needle. Another form of some extra block, and Deceive Reality Plus. It's actually worth considering because of our duality and dead branch that we're going to be able to generate. And by keeping the safety, we also kind of boost our cloak clasp. And since it's actually a card that we're creating, we're not gonna have to retain a high cost card. It will always cost one in our hand unless um, we were to brew it with a gambling potion or something. And I think I will take that Distilled Chaos. Fear no evil. I'm not convinced that's what we're looking for. And, let's see. We probably want to upgrade our means of draw. Good to have this Ragnarok around. And we might just omniscience it right now. Let's actually keep that tranquility. Didn't get it. So, no need to panic for this fight. We, take our time. By spamming random cards that all hopefully cost next to nothing. And could have played that defend for extra letter opener. I think right now I'm just at that greedy point where we have all these cards and I just want to be able to kill them in Wrath. Like, without having to try to, like, work out anything. But, see here, we can Omniscience that Ragnarok. Very good fight. We have not lost health, and I think almost over half of that act. Master Reality. Whenever a card is created during combat, upgrade it. Which is pretty interesting with our Dead Branch going on. We're not really activating it a ton. Um, we do have to think about what cards are even important that we're going to be getting from Dead Branch. Are they important enough to be upgraded? You know, let's try. I don't even know if I've ever had that with the Watcher and Dead Branch. Dead Branch isn't a card, or isn't a relic you take a ton, or it's not guaranteed with the Watcher. You're typically keeping a small deck size. You get a Pandora's. Could just get an Astrolabe. I don't mind the defense because of our duality. So I think I'd rather just Astrolabe the 3 strikes. And there we go. I really like that Spirit Shield. It's gonna be one of our main mechanics of blocking. So since we're dealing so much damage, we're looking for an elite heavy path. Something like this turns out pretty well then for us, I would think. A few question marks, because we definitely want to look at Mind Bloom and what is it? The 2 spheres or Guardians event for Rare Relic guaranteed. Be pretty nice. And I don't always recommend going for the Spiker here, but because... well, actually, let's think. No, we're fine. We're very fine. In fact, we should do this, see if we can get some damage. Nope. There we go. You know, it's funny, between acts, we only healed 1, because you heal just a handful. Let's see. No. Absolutely not. Not even worth considering. We also have to give a huge hand to our letter opener that's done a ton of damage since we've carried it through just about everything. Let's do this. Oh, I did not realize. I thought, oh, also forgot miracles with our Master Reality. I totally forgot that we had an attack that was discounted. Like on purpose. Antibody plus. But luckily we had the tools to get out of that. Not really a lot of cards I want to be looking for. Purity. But purity can be like a random cost. So I think I'm happy to pass. This is exactly the fight we wanted to see. One, two, three, four, five, six. No reason to play Vault there when we full block. Hmm. And I'm not going to play any other cards there, so we can optimize the block that we get in between. Swivel plus 11 blocks. I think we can take that. Or basic swivel or unupgraded swivel. And we get match and keep again. I forgot that you can see this event twice. Very interesting, doesn't happen a lot. Our first one was absolute trash. I don't think we want another eruption, so I'm not going to even bother looking at this card. We don't want Dow. Omniscience is a card, and talk to the hand. Okay, we'll settle with the Omniscience. Be triggered well with our Dead Branch and Snecko Eye. Happy to take this elite here. And if you're watching on YouTube or in the chat on Twitch, I did want to post a reminder that in reference to my title, if you follow me on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter, that's 3, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and I see that you're following for 24 hours, I'd be happy to include your pet as part of my next YouTube thumbnail. If you just DM me on Twitter or whisper me on Twitch, I will make sure that your pet will see its face on my next YouTube video. Usually I post them about a day or two after every stream. And while you do that, please just send me a little info biographic about your pet, its name, how long you've had it, and if it's not, you know, typically a dog or cat, or what it is, or what breed it is. I might just throw that in there. Also might tweet it on Twitter as well, just to show my gratitude. So if you're interested in doing that, please do that. It is, of course, an incentive, so that way you can see when I go live as well on here Twitch, and see when I post the following videos. Over on YouTube. So let's think about what we're doing here. we basically have a lot of energy being accrued right now. And we have a good bit of base strength. Windmill Strike can help us get there. And so far, pretty good fight. Lizard tail. And another day before. And it looks like we can just upgrade some of our draw cards, even though that's going to be really a block card. Anything we want to omniscience? Not particularly. It's unfortunate because it would be a pretty swell time to do so. That's fun. But I also have to make sure I don't click on that until way further down the road. Though we do have Lizard Tail, so it wouldn't be the end of the world. Did play that first also, by the way. We will full block. Okay. Looks like we Could have potentially have had to use a potion there, but it turned out to be just fine. And we don't have anything to set up either, so we can just go and end this fight. We don't have any like side quest cards or relics, whatnot. Tantrum, regular tantrum with strength, actually. And we get a strike dummy, windmill strike, so it doesn't go without some benefit. You know, that extra 3 damage will really carry. That windmill strike is starting off at 16 damage, 10 plus the 3 from the strength of Guri and 3 plus this fortunate relic that we were able to accrue on the way. Remove a card and upgrade a card. A random card. Be a good time to upgrade. Alright, remove defend, and we are happy, not ecstatic about that tantrum upgrade. Do you like that talk to hand we saw? Akabeko. Let's see. Could we actually get this judgment? It does not look like it. Unless... nope. Still not. Oh, actually we could have. Oh, that would have been fun. Another good fight. Snecko Oil. I don't see much of a need for, as well as those cards. Do like that rush down I saw. I think I'm going to take that 56 when I see it. It's hard to pass that up. actually probably shouldn't have played that conclude there. We would have taken one less damage. And I think I'm going to be fine to take that Master Reality. And I do like playing this Omega. It's pretty fun. And let us end with Omega. Even though we could have built up Pendib, I'm ready to get this over with, essentially. Not a lot of thoughts going into this one. We have Snecko Eye and high cost cards and high dealing damage and high capability to block. I think this run kind of speaks for itself. Spirit Shield upgrade, of course. Don't neglect the block. And talk to the hand, as well as probably medkit. Okay, back of prep, good with our turn 1 Lantern and Gambling Chip. We don't want those cards, so let us go ahead and move on to the Heart. Ideally, we wanted to see Omniscience and to talk to the hand, but it's okay. So we start with Swivel, talk to the hand. I think we're going to play both of these. Okay. That's perfect. So we don't take too much damage, let's just go ahead and gamble. We will draw empty body. When we vault. And Battle Hymn is a way to generate cards that's gonna be utilizing Dead Branch. A good bit of damage. 18. We're gonna take some more. And I think we're gonna have to play Distilled Chaos. And it looks like we're hanging in there. We do have Blizzard Tail. Ideally what we'd like to see from this Dead Branch is a Mental Fortress. We could have been blocking for so much more. Riddle with holes, that gets our block up. And GG. What a run. One and only run of the night, and it came out to a win. You have to be very happy about the results, and thus, because we just recently won with Defect, we are on a 2-run streak. Let's update the count. Going to 4 and 8. And I'll go ahead and update the title for next time, so that way we're reminded that we are starting with Ironclad. And what a fun spammy run that was. I really did like the fact that we got the Snecko Eye by so we got the Snecko Eye to pay off really well because of Act 1 taking those high cost cards that did a lot but was kind of hard to justify if we weren't taking an Energy Relic or a Snecko. Um, Pretty big score also for the Watcher. A couple perfects here and a lot of elites. So we are happy to conclude the night with a win like that. Thank you all for watching. Please, again, check me out on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, all at Feisty Saint. And again, like I had mentioned earlier in the stream, if you follow me on all three channels, again, Twitch here, by following the button right, should be right here, right there, and YouTube and Twitter, you can have your pet on my next YouTube thumbnail. Just send me a DM through Twitter or whisper me on Twitch. Send me the picture and its bio with its name and what kind of animal it is, what breed it is, and maybe something how long you've had it for. And I will be happy to include him or her on my next YouTube thumbnail. And with that, we will conclude. Thank you again for watching. Everybody have a good night and stay safe.